My name's Tom Durbin, and I am the middle school principal at Onsted Schools. I came to Siena as an undergrad back in 1991, graduated in 1995. I had an English major and elementary minor, graduated in the teacher ed program. In 2007, I came back to the graduate program and earned a specialist degree in educational leadership. I came back to Siena because the high quality of education that I got as an undergrad in the teacher education program. And then I saw in my work within the schools, the students that came out of the graduate program and came into the schools and what they brought back to the school. And that was very exciting. And I was very excited when Siena brought back the specialist program because that just furthered my knowledge and my skill. And the people that ran the program, that taught the program, the students that went through the cohort were outstanding, and the growth that I got as a professional within the education field helped me tremendously. In 2007, I came back to the graduate program and earned a specialist degree in educational leadership. I came back to Siena because the high quality of education that I got as an undergrad in the teacher education program, and then I saw in my work within the schools the students that came out of the graduate program and came into the schools and what they brought back to the school, and that was very exciting. And I was very excited when Siena brought back the specialist program because that just furthered my knowledge and my skill. And the people that ran the program, that taught the program, the students that went through the cohort were outstanding, and the growth that I got as a professional within the education field helped me tremendously. What attracted me to the Ed specialist degree in the graduate program at Siena was just the level of instruction that we would get within the courses. I knew some of the professors just because they're local and they are professionals themselves within the schools, and they brought just years and years of experience, and I knew that would benefit me, not only because of their experience, but because they knew what we were going through on a day-to-day basis within the schools and the school climate and everything that was changing at that time. Really enjoyed the people that were in the program and the professors. The instruction was high quality. What attracted me to that graduate program in the education leadership and the specialists specifically, it was a 1.5-year program. It was a great cohort of individuals, and the professors were outstanding because they work in the schools themselves. And so being a family man, having a full-time job, they understood that. And so the level of work was high. I learned just an awful lot, grew an awful lot, but it was all manageable. Plus it was close to home. It's so nice to have a great university setting that's small enough to appreciate us as individuals and have it right in our backyard. One of the great things about going through the graduate program was it tied right into the undergraduate program, and those 3 great words of competent, purposeful, and ethical rang true as it did 20 years ago when I was here as an undergrad. And those really were the pillars of our program in Siena back then, and that still carries forth today. In our Ed specialist classes, the format was great, the content was outstanding. We learned everything from how school finances work, managing culture within a school, managing change, communication. And it was set up in a way that it was every other week for the class to meet. 1 week was online, and then the other week was face-to-face. And so we always had 2 classes, so we were meeting every week, but it was never an overload because of our jobs and the demands that was. The research fit right into what we were doing, so it never seemed like, oh, I have to go to class, I have all this busy work to do. There was no busy work. It fit right into what we were doing. And so I can't say enough about how Siena helped prepare me 20 years ago to go into the world of education, and then how it has furthered my understanding and keeps preparing me for what's going on now and the future. I still carry relationships with the professors and people I knew 20 years ago, and today we have a great relationship with Siena Heights, with local school districts, and the high quality of teachers that continue to be prepared and go into the workforce. When we see the Siena name on the resume, we know that means high quality. The one thing I would leave with, whether you're in high school and considering coming to Siena Heights, the campus is phenomenal. It's changed dramatically over the last 20 years. It's exciting to see all the new changes in buildings and the facilities, and it's just, you couldn't ask for a higher quality program in a small setting. The last thing I would leave with too is, if you're considering Siena Heights, whether it's the undergrad program or the graduate level program or the Ed Specialist program, is that you will get a personal connection to your professors, to everyone on campus. You won't be just a number, but they will care about you as a person and your development as a student.